I can't wait for this artificial intelligence, you know, because of all the things that it's going to do. None of us will have jobs, you know. You can get your forecast.
We're close to retirement, Pete.
Yeah, there we go. All right, so I mentioned earlier tonight a tweet that I had from a very kind woman named Pam, and she said, "It's not summer and it's hot now." Well, she's half right. It's not summer. Although it's meteorological summer, that did begin on June 1, and it's hot now. And I tweeted Pam back, I'm like, come on, are you brand new here? It's hot now. I mean, we hit 86 today. And she said, I moved here in 1980, and I'm like, seriously, and you're calling this hot? This is hot. Let me give you some climate stats, some triple day 100-degree climate stats. Here we go. The earliest first triple-digit day, 100-degree day is March 9. March 9, back in 1911, we hit 100 degrees. The average first one is July 1, or as many Texans like to say, July 1. There we go. 100-degree days. The average last triple-digit day, the average last is August 26th. The latest last, we've had one as late as October 3rd. That was back in 1951. We averaged 20 of those triple-digit days a year. The most consecutive, remember, Pam moved here in 1980. We had 42 consecutive triple-digit days that year. That's hot, Pam. And then we all remember, those of us that were here in 2011, that's when I vowed I'm not going to spend all summer here. 72 days of triple-digit heat. That was the summer of 2011. You know what? And I've talked about this the last several months. Since we've left La Nina, that's when we typically have our record hot summers, that La Nina or an ENSO neutral. Now we're trending toward an El Nino. It's going to be hard for us. We don't have any top 10 hottest summers in an El Nino year, so at least we have that going for us. Outside right now, some clouds, a couple little spotty showers out there. Here's the forecast at midnight. That's the way it looks. The rain moves in kind of from the southeast off to the northwest, and then it fizzles out by early tomorrow morning. Watch this. Here's tomorrow. Don't have a whole lot of activity as we head through 2 o'clock tomorrow. And then the thunderstorms start to fire up at 3 o'clock. See how they're just kind of scattered or isolated across the area? There's 4 p.m., 5 p.m. You can see 6 p.m. we have some rain around. 7 p.m. we have rain. Looked like it was at my house at 7 p.m. That's a good thing. And then it all just kind of fizzles out with the setting of the sun. So I don't have a lot of high rain coverage this week. The weekend, half of us saw rain Saturday and Sunday, and some places didn't pick it up at all. That's why it was 50% coverage. 50% of you didn't see any rain. But it's 10 to 30% coverage as we head through the rest of this week, right through the weekend. And high temperatures, the normal high today is 90. We'll be cooler than normal tomorrow. We'll be right at normal on Wednesday, then a tad above normal as we head through the weekend. But even Saturday and Sunday, 95 and 94 for this time of year, considering the normal high by Saturday and Sunday is 91. That's still not bad. Heat index values will approach 99, 100. It'll be hot this weekend, but no record-setting heat by any stretch of the imagination. And then wait until you see my 10-day. 67, that's the low tonight. Pretty comfortable tonight. 20% of us see rain tomorrow. 89. That's the high tomorrow. Partly sunny day tomorrow. Again, you saw the timing of those thunderstorms popping up with the peak heat into the day, and then as the sun sets, then they start to fizzle out. That same thing happened today. The same thing will happen tomorrow. The next 10 days, and there's the hot temps right at the end of the 10-day forecast. That's not to say it won't be hot on Saturday or Sunday, 95 and 94, but hotter temps as we head into the middle and end of next week, Wednesday and Thursday, as the clouds go away and the rain evaporates. The sun is out in full bloom, and then 98 and 97. So hot temps are on the way, and you can guarantee that 100-degree temps aren't too far away. So, but that's really, I mean, for considering today is June 5th, my mother's birthday, it's a really, today's my mom's birthday. I called her this morning and she said, you know, she goes, it's a great birthday. I always like to think about when you and the other boys were born. I'm like, Mom, today's your birthday, not our birthday.
You're the gift.
Yeah. And then she didn't get my card. I sent it like a week early.
Man.
And I actually take time and read them. And but she did. She called late this afternoon. She said, I got your card and all that stuff. So I was like, okay, perfect time.
Fantastic.
I said, just how I planned it, Mom.
By the way, Miss Lisa at the pet store in Frisco says, while you and Pete are having all that fun, can you remind people when it gets this hot that pets can go to Lowe's and Home
Yes.
Depot and you can walk them inside the store. She says, because people wake up later, they don't walk their little fur
Oh, I didn't
babies.
know that.
I didn't know it either. She says, Joe, I train at the store. Make sure when you
At
and Pete are
Home
being
Depot and
silly.
Lowe's.
That's what she said.
Me be silly? Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah. And I was like, all right, Miss Lisa, I got you covered.